I am out of bed before 9 a.m. So something interesting is happening. And then
Same. I'm never out of bed before 9 a.m.
It's a Bernie Sanders rally. Yay! Thank you, people. I have been waiting in line for about 20 minutes, and I'm very excited. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna turn off the camera because I want to save my battery, though. Look at that cute old baby. Oh my God. This is Midway Time. He's freaked out by himself, but it is an adorable kid in a Bernie shirt.
This is all I needed in my life.
You're it.
The number one congressional district, 14 ballots of pledged delegates for Bernie Sanders this election on April 26th. How's it going? Are you ready? All right, a little birdie asked me to tell you a little bit about myself and why I support Bernie Sanders for the President of the United States. When I was a young teenager, I dreamed about the day I'd get to serve in the Air Force, and I achieved that dream. Unfortunately, life had other plans. I was medically retired just 2 short years into my dream, after being medically retired for Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. Today, nearly 9 years later, I'm still in remission. While I'm incredibly lucky, to stand in front of you alive and well, thousands die every year due to lack of sufficient health care or are drowning in debt simply due to bad luck. I believe that Senator Sanders has the lives of veterans who return home from war, as well as each and every citizen of this great country, on his mind every single day. Bernie's health care for all plan is the most comprehensive single-payer health care plan ever introduced in this country. It is precisely the type of legislation that will benefit millions of Americans who desperately need affordable health care now. To afford proper health care are saddled with absurdly excessive college debt and tuition rates. As a full-time student and single dad to my beautiful 11-year-old daughter, Caitlin, education reigns supreme in our household. While I will be graduating with very little student debt due to my service, I know that my fellow Pitt students, as well as millions of students across the country, are drowning in debt and high interest rates that make it completely unaffordable to attain higher education.
Yes, we are.
People ask me why I care about student debt when it doesn't affect me personally, and my answer is because every single student in this room is for my daughter, who in 7 short years may be forced to finance nearly $100,000 in college tuition. Now, yeah, exactly. That Bernie Sanders is the only candidate that stands with activists across this country to demand affordable college for every single one of you, along with your children and your grandchildren. We can't do this alone. Here in Pittsburgh, a little bit goes a long way. 3 hours here, 2 hours there, it all adds up. We have 2 easily accessible offices in Pittsburgh, one in Southside at 1317 East Carson Street and the other at East Liberty at 117 North Highland Ave. After today's event at 1 p.m., we want as many of you as possible to report to the Southside office to grab a canvassing assignment and hit the street for Bernie. Also today, what I ask of you is to join our statewide weekend of action on Saturday and Sunday. We will be knocking on thousands of doors here in Pittsburgh and across Pennsylvania. Go to BernieSanders.com, enter your zip code, and find the office close to you. We need you to commit to a canvas shift today. This is how we win. This is how we elect Bernie Sanders as the next President of the United States. Thank you.
Hey guys. The Bernie Sanders rally was great. I'm gonna make the whole thing a unlisted video because, well, I might not make it unlisted, but I'm not gonna put it in this daily vlog because it is a very, very long thing, and a lot of it is just me being short, unable to hold my arm up high and stand on my tippy toes for a long time. So it's a lot of people's backs and the backs of people's heads. But I made friends with this group of people that were standing in line next to me, Gail and Sonia and Alex, and they seemed really cool. And I saw these two kids that were in middle school when I graduated high school came. I'm like, oh, this is the first time they're voting. That's really great. I will say I'm still not totally in agreement with Bernie Sanders' economic policy as when it comes to foreign trade. I definitely side more with Hillary Clinton on that. Oh, pretty flowers. Look, so nice, so nice, so nice. But yeah. So I'm still a little bit conflicted about who to vote for. I think this did clear up some things for me because it's okay to not know who you're going to vote for. It really is. You don't need to be strongly in favor of one candidate or another. Take your time, think of things. These issues are complex and nuanced, and it's best to take your time and mull things over instead of blindly supporting someone. So yeah, I think I have a good grasp on things. Okay, so I picked up Penny and Alex from the bus station, which went well. They are at my house now. I'm walking home from work, and I just wanted to say that it's ironic after a meeting, a Bernie Sanders rally where he discussed income inequality, raising the wage, and also like a bunch of other things that I should have now because I needed to buy like mouthwash and face wash. Basically just things necessary to hygiene. So I had to buy those things, and I got paid yesterday, but I didn't put my paycheck, have a chance to get my paycheck in until this afternoon. I now have $0 in my bank account. So, I mean, if anybody ever tries to rob me, I guess sucks to be them. Actually, I had $2 in my pocket because Jack left money on the porch on a particularly windy day today because he was ran inside to play and he left all of his things outside. So I picked it up, I told him I had it, and I forgot to give it back to him. But having used all the money in my bank account and still needing the items I purchased, I used that. So Zachary, I owe you $2. I'll pay you back tomorrow once my paycheck clears. And I kind of feel bad about that, but I also really needed, a clean mouth. So, not that bad.